Namaste. Hi, we're back again. So this is series number 6. So more chest and arms opening and shoulder opening to build up into our back bend. So this is an easy back bend series to help you to open up more of your lung capacity and improve your posture. So one of the first pose that I'm going to teach is a open wing pose, where we're going to lie down in the different sections of options as well. So Tara is going to show a very basic option, and followed by Erica, second option. Third option is how you grab the legs in open wing, and also the fourth option by May. So let's all try. So first of all, we're just going to come to a sphinx pose first. We're going to place a forearm against the floor. Now I'd like you to open your legs wide, or in any comfortable position that your feet would want to be, as long as it's not feeling a deep compression on your lower back. So this is a very gentle back bend position where it extends your spine in this position. So I'd like you to just relax the shoulders away from the ears and just take a couple of easy breaths in and out through your nose. So as you remember in series number 1, we talk about the expanded breathing of your rib cage, your three-dimensional breathing, how you should be breathing on the posterior section, the lateral section, and the anterior section, right down to the lower lobes of your lungs. Shall we practice that again? Okay, let's do that again. Breathe it in through nose. Exhale out. Breathe in through nose. Exhale. So naturally, when your spine is in this extension position, so your back is in a gentle compression. However, if you're feeling any impingement on your back, then you need to perhaps go a bit lower option. Okay. Now moving on to the next pose that I'm going to talk about is the open wing pose. So first of all, you're going to stretch your right arm out by the side of your shoulders. It could be higher or it could be lower, depending on whether you're feeling the stretch on your inner arm muscles and to your chest area. So you can take the option. So you need not turn and twist all the way to your left. Now make sure you prop your neck if you feel any soreness or tightness on your neck while you're holding this position. As I mentioned, some yin yoga poses is held like 2 to 3 minutes. So perhaps you may need one to put a prop that supports the neck if you have complication with the neck, just like Tara. So from here, Tara is taking the easy option. Her neck has complications, so she needs perhaps a block to support it. Now, she's just doing an easy twist on the upper back just to allow her to feel the stretch on the inner arms and the chest. Now, whereas Erica is doing something slightly different. She wants a bit more neck stretch over here, so she just allows her neck just to dangle down because she doesn't have any neck complication. And she's allowing her top arm just to dangle and let gravity stretch her arms on top as well. And the placement of the feet on the bottom feet allows her to open the hips wider. So she's comfortable here and she feels a stretch. Whereas for Karen, it's pretty similar with what Erica is doing, but her hands position is on the outside of her feet. So perhaps this kind of preparation is great to stretch the shoulders and arms to prepare her for an easy single bow pose later. And as for May, she's having her hands on the thumbs up position inside of her foot, so where her thumb is facing her big toe. So that will stretch a different muscle group, which is more on the inner arms area. So where she's feeling here is more on outer arms, lesser on the inner arms. So this is the position where Karen is in and May is in here. So it all depends on what is your intention and what would you like to stretch. So they're going to stay here for another 2 more breaths. And as you exhale, let's change sides. Slowly change sides. So whenever you're doing such stretches, try not to rush into it. Take it slowly and take whichever option that you feel comfortable. So whenever we're performing yin yoga, it's important to understand where is the target stretch area, and to ensure that you're stretching the correct muscle group while you're in that position of the stretch. And it's also important to take note that you're not feeling any shoulder impingement, any needle pain around your shoulders, neck, spine, hips, or knee joint, because those are joints. So in yin, we encourage people to feel the stretch on the muscle groups, on the targeted stretch area. So because everyone has a different set of bones and skeletal variations, that is why that we try to offer you different types of modification or ask you to feel how you should feel in a position. Doesn't mean that your neighbor feels the stretch in that particular shape of the pose, that you have to follow him or her. Perhaps you need to do something different so that you can feel the stretch on the target area. Take one more deep breath in, inhale everyone. And as you exhale, gently come back to sphinx pose. So from here, I'm just going to build you up into a single bow pose. Alright, so if you are feeling back pain in this position, I would like you to place a yoga block underneath your belly to support your. Okay, so you can spread out your legs wider if you want. Sometimes wide legs can actually ease off tightness on the back or compression in your back due to, as I mentioned, different skeletal bone system. Some people can have the legs parallel, just go ahead, doesn't matter. Alright, so as long as you feel good about the pose. Now, the hands position is very subjective. Some of us can grab like this, thumb down position with the hands outside, or thumbs up position with the hand inside with the thumb facing the big toe. Now this is a single bow pose. Now when you're up here, let's try to push your feet back a little bit. You can extend your arms and stretch. Okay, so this helps to really open up the front of your chest, your arms, and also extends your spine. So if you notice from the series of stretches that we have been through from series number 1 all the way up to here, is to build you up into a easy single leg bow, okay, or an easy back bend to help you correct your hunch posture. So shall we try some of the options? So as for Tara, she'll be taking the most simplest option, where her spine is a little bit lower. She doesn't extend up all the way, but she's feeling the stretch across her chest and her arms. Okay, so she's already achieved the objective of the particular pose. Now as for Erica, she could go a bit higher because perhaps her spine allows her to do that. And Karen as well, perhaps she want to grab from the outside. Let's try. That's it. And from Maylo, she's grabbing from the inside. And if you can try both legs, you can try that. So that's a little bit more advanced pose. Yeah, it's an extended spine. Yeah, both arms are being stretched. That's for advanced option. That's also advanced option. And you can change sides when you're ready, both of you. And you can rest. Relax the shoulders away from the ears a little bit more. So if some of you have this kind of tension around here, compression, so I need you to make sure that there's lots of space that you create here. Yeah. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so we've run through from series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's the end of our series of how can we improve your lung capacity through a series of exercise breathing, and through stretches of your neck, lymphatic system as well, correcting your thoracic posture from hunch to more of an open chest, and more chest opening exercises just a while ago into simple back bend stretches on back bend pose called the single leg bow pose. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed all the series of exercises, and you can keep on replaying our videos and practice like for an hour and a half kind of class. So namaste. And thank you all teachers.